I've been expecting you. Okay, no, that's kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. But I have returned back with another video, back with another react. Something in front of my face. And today, you know, before I get started, like, I was watching this video earlier. Actually, no. And today, we're reacting to a 23-year-old drove 26,000 miles. Not 26 miles. 26,000 miles. 2,650 miles. Man. To meet, a girlfriend online. So this is on the channel called Catfish. I'll link the original video down below. But I was watching this video. I only seen 3 minutes of it. This is quite a long video. I was watching 3 minutes of it and I was like, there's no way. There's no way. I feel like I have to make a return. I have some thoughts I have to say. But, you know, without a rapping and capping and stacking, let's just make it happen. Wait, before we start, please like and subscribe. And then, alright. Now let's get into the video.
She said that she loved me.
Is this 23-year-old's online girlfriend telling him the truth? Or is their relationship full of lies?
Beautiful woman that I thought that I could commit to and have a serious relationship.
After 2 years and $10,000, Malachi and Mary still haven't met.
She hit me with this.
Bro, cause like, after 2 years, I don't know if 2 years, you're talking to somebody online. They're making a bunch of excuses on why. Oh, I had to take my son out to play basketball. I had to do this. I had to cook for the 8 million families and the homeless. Bro, like at some point, you gotta catch. You gotta catch it, man. I don't know. Like
anything you pay me, I'll pay you back, and I have the proof for it. A Bank of America account.
Hello, your account balance is 45 million.
He even drove for
$1 million. If somebody has $45 million in their bank account, why are they asking? Why are they asking for money? Like, they're good. They're set for life. They don't have to work no more at that point.
North Carolina to her address in California, but she couldn't come outside to meet him.
I'm literally outside. You think I'm kidding or playing with you, bro?
Well, that just makes me think me and you need to hit the road and go knock on some doors.
Join us as we hit the road to knock on Mary's door ourselves and try to find Malachi some answers.
Oh, this is your apartment.
You're 207?
You 207?
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah,
Your
subscribe to
engagement
my
with our
channel.
videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
All
Yeah,
right.
from being stupid. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like we've all been scammed to some capacity at one point.
So I got another case. It's from a man named Malachi. I'll read a little bit of his email. He says, "Hello, my name is Malachi. I need your help. For the past 2.5 years, I've been communicating with this person named Mary Williams. I'm beginning to feel like I'm being scammed. I would greatly appreciate any guidance or assistance you can provide. Thank you for your time and understanding. Sincerely, Malachi."
And he's young. He's 23. She's 23. This is one of the younger cases we've gotten.
Hello, Catfish team. I'm Malachi. I'm 23 years old, and I currently live in Van Buren, Ohio. I've been cooking ever since I was little, always in the kitchen with my mom's and Nana. I do steaks, chicken, like you name it, I can do it. The imagination is the only thing that could hold you back, and I got plenty of that.
Oh yeah, we know.
My experience
Yeah, we know.
with the
Yeah,
ladies
even
so
imagine
far
this
has
girl that's been
decent, I
all
can say.
across the
I've
country.
had a girlfriend in high school. We got together around my freshman year. Then we departed during my senior. I know I might be young, but social media has not been my big thing. My Instagram is like brand new. Just got like random pics of me, random quotes, muscle cars.
Oh my gosh.
Malachi wasn't on dating apps and
that was like 2013 days, bro.
Random quotes,
Oh,
muscle
never mind,
cars.
2017.
Malachi wasn't on dating apps and hardly used social media. He wasn't looking for anyone to date, but an account on Instagram popped up and sent him a message.
I was at home whenever she reached out to me for the first time. Her name's Mary Williams. Well, she first sent, "Hey, how are you?" Then she sent me, "This is Mary. My friends call me May."
Dang, bro, you
Then
really
I
fell for this,
responded,
bro.
"What
There's
do you
no
want
way.
from me? What do you need from me? I'm looking for a nice man to talk to. Haven't found anybody
man to
appealing
talk
yet.
to.
This, and that." She said when we first started talking that she was 21, lives in El Monte, California, but is born and raised in San Diego. Caramel tone, curly hair, brown eyes.
And I bet you they never talked. I bet you they never FaceTime on the phone. None of that, just texting.
Rose tattoo on her right arm, moon tattoo on her upper right shoulder. Spiritual, very religious.
I can't believe
talked
this,
about
bro.
family
Like,
morals,
there's literally
values, support systems, what's needed in a relationship to thrive and prosper. You know, the things that I was attracted to was her personality, her charisma, the way that she constantly was always there for me. And I mean, not for nothing, the way she looked. When I opened up her Instagram profile for the first time, I saw 1 to 2 pictures. I asked her why exactly were there only, 1 or 2 pictures. She responded that she's new to social media. And that this was her first time doing like something like this. First photo that I've ever received from her was a photo of her just chilling on a bed, looking at the camera, kissing. At first, I was a bit skeptical of the whole thing because I was like, you don't even know me, but yet you're over here wishing me a good morning. You're wanting to wish me a good night randomly. You're wanting to stay up and talk to me throughout the day, even though I have all this stuff I had going on during that time.
I'm gonna pause for 1 sec. How do I go to properties on this? Okay, we got it.
Malachi was skeptical of Mary's intentions of getting to know him, but despite that, the two got to know each other better and talked constantly.
Mary's hobbies consisted of hiking on the weekends, painting, doing makeup on the side, anything cosmetology related or anything outdoor related, honestly. She went to school for cosmetology, some type of institution out there in San Diego. When me and her started talking, she was in her final month of being there. She said that she likes Japanese cuisine, sushi, fast food, pizza, and like homemade things. And I told her, like, I have no problem doing any of that for you. I mean, she calls me king. She calls me daddy. I called her queen. I called her honey bun. She said that she loved me Valentine's Day. And she just kind of sort of expected it back from me. So I just hit her with the 143 smiley kissy face. I planned out what we should do, where we should go. I just was going to take her out on a nice little dinner date, then get to know her more, keep her out there for a week, have a good time, go to the beach, go to the museum. You know, like I had a whole thing planned, but
Everything was going great between Malachi and Mary, and the two even had plans.
Like, these pictures look so fake, bro. I mean, they're real photos, but it's like you're talking to somebody that has these, like, come on, bro.
For future dates together.
Bro.
But soon after, Mary needed help with multiple expenses.
I thought she had
after the first
million.
month, everything was good until she asked me to help her with her school bills.
I thought she
And
had
that
45
consisted
million.
of a final exam that cost $200 and whatever dollars. I asked her, how do you not have the funds to, you know, support yourself right now? She hit me with this, anything you pay me, I'll pay you back. And I have the proof for it. The conversation that she told me about the whole bank account was
like, bro, I can't.
babe,
can't do
I
this,
have
bro.
something very important to tell you. All you have to do not open your mouth to anybody else about this. I will pay you back everything you've ever given to me tenfold. Even put your name on this. So the random bank account number went to a Bank of America account with $45 million.
So he's seen the bank account. After he saw the bank account with $45 million, and he was like, yeah, oh, okay, bet. I'm gonna pay her 200, then I'm gonna get 100K back.
Hello, Larry. Your account balance is $45,328,323.14. To hear more account details, press 5.
I never in my life ever heard that, been around that type of money, anything. So me hearing that, and it, that being her father's account, I was like, well, baby girl, you are one, blessed because your mom and dad have literally given you generational wealth if you manage your money properly.
Generational
I
wealth.
didn't even care about payback, honestly. I just wanted to help somebody who needed help. She was in college, apparently, doing all this while her grandmother was sick. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to relieve the burden off your shoulders, help you do this, even though I don't have the...
If I was given $45 million, that, A, like he said, that's generational wealth. B, why am I still in college? Why am I still in college at that point? I got $45 million to my name. If I'm smart with my money, that's what everyone says. Smart with my money, you know, proper investments, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can have, you have some money to fall back on if you want to create a business. Bro, and if that business fails, cool. You got, what, you still got like 25 million left to
financial stability to do so myself.
Like, you don't...
The next reason I had to send her money was her grandmother's medical bills. She is sick. I don't know. She sent me a picture of her. She said that she's bedridden, can hardly move around the house. She slipped and fell pretty bad, hurt herself, and needed to get her medicine. Her grandmother is the last living relative that she has. The food and the medicine in total, she asked for about $350 to $450.
I thought you had 45 million.
She tells me all the time that her grandmother says hi and that she appreciates everything I've done for her and her granddaughter. And me being the kind person I am, my grandmother was also bedridden, could not move around, had MS, was really, really, really sick. The next reason that she would need money from me is now to fix her phone so she can give me a FaceTime call. I proceeded to ask why, considering that the 2 calls that you've given me in the first 2 months have only lasted for a minute and a half. She proceeded to hit me with the excuse of my phone is broken or my internet is bad. To fix her phone, I proceeded to then again reach into my pocket, pull out almost near $1,000 to fix a phone. That still have yet
Bro, the phone that
to
he
get
got,
an
the
actual
phone that
face.
he got is not worth $1,000, bro. I don't know what type of phone this is. It's the base model of the phone, and that is, I can guarantee you that's under $1,000. That's like 600 right there.
Pull out
Bro, what you need
almost
1,000 for,
near
bro?
$1,000 to fix a phone. That still
That's a new phone. That is
have
a new
yet
phone.
to get an actual FaceTime call that lasts over 1.5 minutes. I paid her phone bill a collective of like 10, 20 times, $150 each time. Every month, basically, she would come and be like, hey, I need you to pay my phone bill or I won't be able to talk to you. I want to talk to my husband. I want to talk to you. I don't want to ever miss chatting with you. I don't want to ever do this. I don't want to ever do that.
Bro.
Malachi paid for everything that Mary had asked for: medication, phone bills, and her student expenses. At this point, the two were making plans to meet up, but Mary would need help paying for that as well.
Now we're getting ready to meet. She wanted me to step up and now $1,450 for a first class all round ticket. She sent me the picture of the ticket. I felt very excited. I even over prepared, got a whole lot of things
First class robbery, that's what she's doing,
ready,
bro.
lined up in order for this day. Reserved dinner reservations, hotel plans, amusement park plans. Then I told her, okay, I'm gonna have a surprise for you when you get here. I get out the car with my roses that she said was her favorite. On the sign I get, welcome Mary, this is Malachi. I waited and sat there for 5 hours, waiting, asking, where you at? What's happening? And then I get a picture of her holding up a peace sign, smiling, saying that she got held up by ICE. I got a whole lot of things that
held up by ICE.
ultimately have just
what ICE gotta do
completely
with her,
went to
bro?
waste
What?
because she has not showed up. I
What
bought
kinda
2 more
excuse,
tickets.
bro?
Each one apparently needed to be first class.
Oh nah. If I pay for a first class ticket and you got held up by ICE or something, like, I'm refunding that ticket, bro. Nobody went on that plane, but I'm refunding. I'm getting my money back, bro.
Same amount
There's no
as the
way
first one.
I'm just gonna let
She said, go ahead and start.
$1,400 out my pocket and does not get it back. You know what I'm saying? There's
Your
no
family
way.
and friends that you're soon going to be able to see your wife or whatever. I was like, okay. So I told my friends, I told my mom.
Bro, there's been okay. Look, go back to the face cam, bro, because it's getting serious, bro. How many warning signs do you have to get in order for you to realize that she's not coming? She's not coming at all. You never seen her face. She's always asking for bills. Oh, I'll send you it back tenfold. She got 45 million in the bank. She don't need that money. She don't need to go to college. She can pay for her grandma's expenses. She don't need all that, bro. She don't need none of that.
And here we are 2 years later, still nothing.
I mean, at first I was happy for you, but as it progressed and like weird incidences started happening, like you got that mail at the house and I was like, what is it? Oh, I don't know, some check she wants me to cash, or it just sent my little mommy antennas up. I don't like how much she has used you. She has taken a lot of money and resources from you.
Having been stood up in the airport and paid for multiple tickets for Mary to never show up, Malachi feels that he's doing the right thing by helping her out and hopes the two will meet up together, face to face.
At the end of the day, I only did what I thought was right, in my opinion. What I was looking at was a beautiful woman that I thought that I could take serious and commit to and have a serious relationship with. I just want to know exactly what I've sat here, wasted 2.5 years on and $10,000 on. I'm tired of sitting here talking to just a phone And me trusting you and believing you the way I have, and you completely backstabbing me and doing this constantly like you've shown me for the last 2.5 years has really not helped your case at all. If you told me this was real, I honestly would be relieved. Like, I put myself in so many holes, dug myself so many graves, all in the name of this love that has never loved me back.
It's beyond 6 feet at this point, bro.
All right, Seekers, we knew we had to help Malachi, so the research team sat down to go over all of the information he had given us.
We have a lot of information we can look into. She sent him her home address, which is in El Monte, which is not too far from us.
No,
Brian.
like 2 hours.
So you also have images of this woman she's claiming to be, and some Cash App and Western Union transactions.
So something I noticed is when he had sent over all of the images for Mary, is that the majority of the images are a bit racy.
So you think that that's what's catching his attention? And
I believe so, yes.
I would say that probably has a high likelihood to affect a young man.
And another thing that I want to talk about, because
bro, I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm getting scared. Like, I'm getting scared. I don't know if this is real, bro. There's no way.
He mentioned this in his interview. He drove all the way from North Carolina to California, but never was able to get inside the apartment. I wonder why.
I'm trying to show you. I'm literally outside. You think I'm kidding or playing with you, bro. And I'm literally sitting outside. It doesn't look like that at all. It's cloudy outside. There's a truck right there and a black car right there. In your photo, it's completely sunny and empty.
You got friends? I'm not gonna get into that.
Gotta love showing up just for somebody that you
I
love.
will get into that because, like, you're gone for 36. That's like 60, 70 hours. You're gone. Nobody has said why, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no outside opinions. I'm like, yo, you throwing 37 hours for your girl? Okay, man. But they've only talked for less than 2 minutes on the phone, always paying for her expenses when she apparently has money passed down from her parents. Like,
Love and truly care about, only for them to not really want to see you or show you the same amount of respect or compassion as you have. So, thank you. It's always nice.
Malachi is obvious.
Or that you love, completely sunny, care about.
I'm outside your house, man. I can't come outside. I can't believe you.
Only for them to not really.
And the thing is like, they don't care. They are heartless, soulless. Because at the end of the day, it's a scam. That they won. If we see this person at the end of this video, no, there's no way. Like, I wouldn't. If I was a scammer, I would never want to show my face at all.
Really want to see you or show you the same amount of respect or compassion as you have. So, thank you. It's always nice.
Malachi is obviously a young man. We don't get a lot of cases where, someone is completely unaware of some of the red flags that have popped up. He has his whole life ahead of him. What's he doing in this case where he's in this for 2.5 years with somebody that's only chatted with him on the phone for a collection of 5 minutes? How do we help this guy?
After discussing Malachi's case, the research team came up with a game plan and got to work.
Okay. It's time to start digging into what Malachi had sent us. So we have Cash App transactions. We have the address in El Monte where Mary lives. We also have a copy of the plane ticket, her email address, and a bunch of images that Malachi had sent over to us.
I was just wondering, are these all the transactions for him?
Yeah, so basically what happened was Malachi had sent over 2 profiles from Cash App. And did you guys get a chance to look at those 2 profiles?
Yeah, we were looking into it and we couldn't find anything for those usernames.
He said, that's all on that account. I lost access to the other one because I lost the password and the balance was negative $8,555 for reasons unknown.
And since then, he can't log in at all.
No, he cannot log in.
Interesting.
Yes. So with the transactions, we can chat with Malachi about those later. As for the transactions he did send to us, let's just look into those and see if we can create a cryptograph.
Okay.
Oh my
Sounds good.
So we should probably look into the El Monte address.
All right, so I got the address pulled up right here, and the address checks out. There's no way for us to verify apartment to apartment who's actually living there, so I think the best way would be to go check in person.
If you look back at the apartment, it looks like there's some sort of security to get into the actual complex.
Yeah, it looks like a key card reader on the wall. So maybe if we can get a hold of the front desk or something, we could try to get some information. But I think probably going in person would be the best bet.
Yeah. Lastly, we have about 30 images that Malachi had sent over to us for this person he's talking to, Mary.
Yeah, let me look this up real quick on our website. So I just ran a search, and I want to share with you what I found here. Lots of escort pages under different names. So here we have Michelle Stubbs, 803 number. Then we have Sam under a 516 number. And we have another, this is Sam in Palm Springs. This one doesn't have a name, but she is in San Francisco. So
if your ad poster asks for money, like gift card, consider this a total scam.
Another completely different location. And then we have her as Linda here. And this looks like Las Vegas and Los Angeles. So on Instagram, we have a few different profiles as well. This one's Chloe. And then we have Diana. This is the name that we mainly saw when searching her. This name came up the most when searching social media. Has quite a few photos, but not that much. This one's under the name Mia.
So a lot of Instagram profiles under different names.
And this is all he had to do, was just do a little research. When was this made, bro? 8 months ago, 2024? Yeah, bro.
Somewhat of a red flag, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. If anything, this just proves that her photos have been stolen.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see if we could find the real person.
I think we need to spend a little more time looking into who she is and confirm her identity. And in the meantime, Drew and I will head over to the El Monte address to see who's living there.
Sounds good.
Okay.
After a few days of researching, the team had some answers, but we felt we could take it a step further to get definitive proof for Malachi and confirm who was living in this address in El Monte. So Brianne and I hit the road. Let's get on the road, Brianne.
All right, let's go.
I don't know if I already said, but it's low-key giving me like Yudi vibes, you know? Kind of that.
Whoa, we made it to El Monte. Why are we in El Monte, Brianne?
So, story behind this is he lives on the East Coast. He drove from where he lived, I believe North or South Carolina, to California, just so he can get a chance to meet Mary, who he had been talking to for some time. And so when he got here to her apartment and he was parked out front, he claimed that he called her to come down and she never came down.
Why didn't he ever just go and knock on the door?
He said that she was telling him all kinds of stories and giving him all kinds of excuses, that she was on house arrest and something about the pipe burst in the apartment and the landlord wasn't going to let her come out of the apartment, go downstairs, and so he never ended up seeing her.
Okay, I don't know how far the drive is from South or North or Ohio or whatever. You went cross country. In my head, you're coming out of the house, right?
Maybe his nerves got the best of him and he just saw it as a sign, and when she was giving him a bunch of excuses, he decided it wasn't the right timing. I'm not sure.
Well, we're knocking on this door. We're gonna get the answers. We're gonna find out who lives here. Hopefully, this person isn't using some random person's address. We're gonna figure out who lives here. Why did this?
Bro, I'm just saying, if I'm driving 37 hours, I'm getting something. I'm getting something, bro. No, you can interpret that how you want, bro.
Person tell Malachi that they live here. We're gonna get the answers. We're gonna find out the
my drive worth it. That's all I'm gonna say. Truth. Might go around the corner or something.
It's 101. So we need to go up one.
Maybe right here. These are stairs. Yeah. Hi. 207? It's like right here.
A little bit further.
Oh wait, is it back now?
No, it was a little bit further.
Oh, okay.
We
might have to go
we
all the
walked
way
by
around.
107 down
to
there.
it. It's right here. This one, I think. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, you saw how they said hello to her.
Oh,
this is your apartment.
You're 207?
What's this about?
So, do you know this woman? Her name's Mary. You've never seen this woman before?
No.
Okay. So we're trying to help a guy out. He is in a relationship with this person, and she gave him this address and said she lives here.
Never seen her here.
Never seen her. Okay. Yeah, she said, I think she's been living here a year or two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a couple of years. You were saying that other people live with you?
Yeah, I have my ex and her mother live here.
Okay, and none of them are by the name of Mary. They don't look like this person.
But we also just wanted to let you know that your address was used
Yes.
in whatever way. Like, she's claiming
Not
she
very
lives.
many people know this is an apartment complex. There used to be a tire shop, a check cashing place.
Gotcha.
So
Oh, I see.
How long have you been living here?
Revamped the whole.
almost 5 years.
5 years. Okay.
And this apartment complex has only been here 7 years.
Okay. And no Marys that look like that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Nobody's ever come here and asked either, right?
Well, Nathan, it was really nice meeting you. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for answering all of our questions and, being so open.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Well, you have a good day.
Thank
All right,
you,
thank
man.
you.
Thank you, bro. Nice meeting you.
All right.
Yeah, you too,
All
man.
right.
See you.
After we were able to confirm that Mary wasn't living at this address, we decided to head back to the office and set up another call with Malachi the next day to let him know everything that we had found. If you're looking to contact us and you need help with my story at socialcatfish.com, we can help you find the answer.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we get 100,000 subs. Look, I want to be a guest on the show. Let me be on here, bro. Let me help find the scam
you've been looking for. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that,
subscribe to my channel down below. Yes,
give this
OG Astro, and then you can subscribe to them next, or subscribe to both of us. Don't hey, look, please don't take my channel down. Don't strike me down, bro. Please. Look, I enjoy
video a
this.
like too.
I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time.
Hello, Malachi. Are you ready for today?
Yes, I am ready. Hopefully to find out who I've been talking to, or at least have a little bit of background.
Malachi, you've been talking to Mary for over 2 years now. Tell us, what are some of the reasons you decided to seek answers after so long?
At first, it really wasn't even like red signs to me. I just did things out of the kindness of my heart.
Are you still in love with Mary?
I still have feelings for her, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like, what else do you expect me to do when you've kind of just, used me and manipulated me kind of?
Well, Malachi, we have all of the answers that you've been looking for, and we want to share with you what we found.
Alrighty, I'm ready to hear them.
So the first thing that I want to share with you is the plane ticket. While we noticed some inconsistencies with the ticket itself, the itinerary that she had sent you, we noticed at the top it stated it was a flight from San Diego to Jacksonville. Right underneath that, it also states it's an itinerary for California to North Carolina. At the very bottom, it states a whole list of flights and connecting flights that would be taken for that itinerary. So we're missing some in-between flights. It doesn't even make sense how you could get from point A to point B, and then all of a sudden you're over here across the United States. And so for this reason, this itinerary is not valid. This is a fake itinerary. Did you notice any of this information?
I did not. I'm very new to stuff like that. That's literally, this is my first time ever dealing with something like this. So me seeing that, I'm like, okay, cool. I just looked at it and was like, all right, bet, you're coming. Say less.
Now, in the intro interview, you said something completely different. You said that you knew it was fake.
I mean, knew it. I didn't know.
He didn't know. If you guys are wondering, he didn't know. I don't know if the driving the 26,000 miles was an indicator that he didn't know, but he didn't.
But I knew after my mom, my brother, everybody was like, this is not a real ticket.
So after your family had told you, hey, this ticket's fake, this is not a real itinerary, why did you keep going with the relationship? And you continue to send her money even after the fact.
So what made me really stay was her saying that, you know, every relationship has its up and downs. If you can't get through the hard times, you're not truly in love with the person. Literally would throw it in my face type stuff.
All right, well, Drew and I took a road trip to El Monte, and you also took a road trip to this same apartment complex, correct?
Yep. A year ago.
This kind of blows my mind. So you drove all the way from North Carolina to California, but you never got to the door. Why is that?
Because as soon as she responded, it was, I can't really come outside due to me being on house arrest due to the landlord saying that if I don't pay a $950 leak, you can't visit. And me not knowing anything about like California tenant laws, renting, all that. So after I sat out there, got all those excuses and fake sorries, I call my mom and I just break down, honestly. I'm like, why did I seriously like do this? Why did I come out here, waste my time for nothing?
It's pretty crazy because we were actually able to get inside, and we headed over to the apartment where she claims to be living. And we walk by this guy, and this guy is sitting on the steps. And so we go to the door, we start knocking, and that guy gets up and he's like, that's my apartment. What do you guys need? And so we start chatting with him, we started explaining the story. We showed him a picture of Mary. He said he had never seen her ever. He also stated that he had been living in that apartment for over 5 years with his ex, and there's no one else that had ever lived in that apartment with him.
I don't know. I'm speechless, honestly.
Why do you think that Mary would have you drive that far to go to an apartment she doesn't live at?
I have no idea, honestly.
Are you sure you don't have any idea?
I have zero. Literally, before I even drove out there, she spent a whole week convincing me to even do it. Like literally, we planned everything a week in advance. And I sat there and told her, like, I'm not going to do this if I'm going to, like, you know, not have anything or see you.
Well, Malachi, we spent a lot of time pulling the information that we're providing today. We ran into two issues though, man. The first issue was we tried to send her over a link to track her IP address. And when she clicked on it, we found that she was running a VPN. So we weren't able to get any real data.
Yeah.
Another issue that we had was we ran multiple reverse image searches on her, and we couldn't pinpoint an official account for her.
We found hundreds of accounts, hundreds.
Oh my.
And yes, and the majority of her pictures were found on escort sites. But we also found a profile name that was attached to these images, and it seemed like she was mostly going under the name Diana Doll.
This scammer was having Malachi do a lot of dangerous stuff. The fact that he had someone's account and social security number was concerning to us. A few days before this interview, we decided to dig deeper into the $45 million this person was claiming to have.
Then it could be a photo though. Like it could literally could be a photo off Google. Why didn't they reverse image search that, the bank account?
Type is a Bank of America, Larry Williams, and then we also have his account number, social security number, and then the tax ID, right?
Yep.
Is there anything else?
That is literally all I have.
Okay.
For that.
Okay, I got you. All right, thank you, bro.
No problem.
All right, talk to you soon.
It's an invalid social security that he gave you. It doesn't exist. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, but I'm thinking too, like, how can you create a bank account with a fake social security number? Wouldn't that be flagged when you create the account?
And it has $45 million in it. Let's just call and see.
All right, let's just call. You know, something that we also noticed, and I just wanted to touch on that really fast, is we did call the bank using the security information that you gave to us. And I want you to know that I found out that the Social Security is not valid.
Okay. And that's another thing. So she sent over checks to me to cash or whatever. I cashed one to send it to her because she said that she needed it. I went, cashed it, it hit my account only to get immediately taken off and say that it was fraudulent and not real. And I'm like, why are you lying to me? Why? What's happening? I don't understand any of it, to be honest.
Do you have access to that check still, or?
No, I threw them away. I didn't want nothing to do with them, especially if I could get in trouble for doing something that I thought I was helping you with, because I heard that you could possibly get in trouble for doing stuff like that. So
is that one of the reasons why you reached out to us?
I wonder what his last straw was, because like after the fraudulent checks, the fake number, the fake social whatever, fake bank account keeps asking for money. There's so many the phone calls. Bro,
one of them,
I'm
yes.
running out of hands, bro.
Malachi, this person is disrespecting you. They're manipulating you. They're putting you in a bad situation. They have you accepting money, checks from people you don't know. And then they're asking you to move that money through crypto. And it's putting you at risk. And I'm not trying to scare you, but I do feel like you should understand the gravity of this situation that this person has put you in. And our recommendation is to not accept any more money from this person. Do not send any money on behalf of this person.
How much have you received?
3,000 to 4,000.
I just feel like we're missing something, man. Like, you say you're scared about something, but I feel like every time we speak to you, you have new information for us. So now it's the checks, then it's this account, then it's the Cash App gets closed down. Your Cash App got closed down, and it was negative $8,000. I didn't even know that. I heard that from Brianne. It just feels like there's more and more activity that's unfolding every time we speak to you.
Did this person ever have access to your Cash App?
I gave her it once because she swore that she needed it for her grandmother. And then
it got closed down.
Immediately after my Cash App got closed, my Navy Fed account got closed and terminated, and also negative.
Are they linked?
They were linked.
Okay, so once you were negative in Cash App was basically a reflection of your Navy Fed account, which means your Navy Fed account was also negative.
So do you have to pay that back?
Oh, I already have. Like I said, I've wasted so much money paying back fines and fees that I'm not supposed to owe, all because of excuses, lies, my religion thrown in my face. Like I said, I know it looks stupid because there's a whole lot of red flags that everybody else can see, but like I genuinely took it seriously and like was working my ass off to provide and give her everything that she was wanting and needing. Same with her grandmother.
What will it take for you to block her for good and not respond to her anymore?
Whenever she can stop making all these emails and hitting me up.
This scammer is not going to stop contacting you. They've gotten $8,000.
Yeah, like, why would they stop? They hit a gold mine. They literally they hit jackpot. They stole $3,000 from you plus more because his accounts have been negative. And Oh my gosh, he paid them off, bro. Like, bro.
From your Cash App, they've gotten $10,000 from you. They've gotten you to funnel $4,000 for them. They're not gonna stop. You have to make the choice to not reply.
Like if a miner finds gold, they're not gonna stop digging, and they're gonna keep going. They're gonna keep going until they find diamond, emerald, sapphire. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're going to keep on making these fake profiles, these fake accounts, these fake emails, and they're going to keep reaching out to you. But ultimately, it's up to you to not reply, Malachi.
Okay.
You have been duped. You have been scammed. You have been tricked, and you have been lied to.
I'm just speechless, man, honestly. Got the best of me, honestly. That's all I can say.
Today it ends.
Today it all ends, yes. Yes.
Malachi, you're young, man. You got a lot of life ahead of you. What are you doing getting caught up in?
I was just trying something new, and
oh yeah, just trying something new.
That was not a good idea.
$15,000.
Malachi, we appreciate you reaching out to us though, man.
I appreciate y'all more. Like, a whole weight literally is lifted, to be honest. Like,
and if you guys want to send me some money, hold on, the video's not over yet, but if you guys want to send me some money, feel free, man. Send me your bank account details. I promise you will not get scammed, bro.
Just thank you.
It's basically
good, man.
You're welcome. You know, don't forget to block this person.
Yes, ma'am.
No, they should have done a bit where
Seekers, it's almost time.
But they should have done a bit where they showed him blocking this person. Like, bro, still $15,000. So okay, you know what I'm saying? A recap. Stole $15,000. It's not even real. Fake address. He drove 100,000 miles, whatever. Fake plane ticket. Yeah, bro. She collected all the stones. Or he. Whoever they are. They collected all of them, bro. But moral of the story is, if you can't get a FaceTime call with them, or somebody's making excuses on why they can't see you, or you can't even talk to them for an hour, maybe, I don't even know. Come on, man. Yeah, use your brain sometimes, bro. Don't be blinded by lust. Don't be blinded by love, because those two things are very dangerous and will send you down a very bad path. So, moral of the story is, if something is too good to be true, it most likely is. I want you guys to like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.